Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done a video. I've been feeling a little under the weather, and but this is a new technique that I've been working on learning. It was a gift from my husband, and it's a grill rotisserie that actually goes on an outside grill, but he took and modified it for me, and this is the piece right here, and it actually comes with a very long shaft, and he just cut it down, and it allows you to rotate the tumblers so that you can add resin, and the resin doesn't settle on the bottom of it, and it dries really nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and take this cup off. I actually did this one yesterday, and you can see it's got some beautiful colors in it. And this is done with alcohol ink. And so this is what I'm going to show today. You start out with just a stainless steel tumbler. I got these from Walmart. It has a little tiny logo that's kind of etched into it, but it's flat. It's not like engraved into it. So I got two of these for like $14.99, something like that. And what you're gonna do is clean it with alcohol, and then you're going to spray paint it white. And I got a little bit of spray paint on the inside, but I found that alcohol, once you're done with everything, you can take the alcohol and it actually cleans that right out. So this just slides up on there, and this is the paint. It's put out by Krylon, and it's Color Master. It's paint and primer, and it's in the matte white. And you get these little bottles of alcohol ink, and I got mine at Hobby Lobby, and they come in packs of 3. They're a little bit on the expensive side, but the colors are very bright and vivid. And the resin that I'm going to use is FDA approved, so it could be used for like cups and things like that. And I also got this at Hobby Lobby. It's $29.99. They're 16-ounce bottles, and this actually goes a really long way because you're only using about an ounce at a time when you're doing this project. And with the 40% off coupon, the total come up to $19.25. So that's really not a bad deal. But what my husband did was he cut the shaft down for me, and added a board up underneath it. I actually have parchment paper here to catch anything so that the board doesn't get dirty. And this is a child's Nerf football, and it wouldn't stay on the prongs. It kept sliding off. So they say duct tape fixes everything. Well, duct tape worked, so you just slide that on there. And like I said, after you prime it, you let it dry real good, real well. And so what we're going to do is make one of these cups. The thing that I liked about this was you can never tell what it's going to look like. No two cups are ever the same. You're going to need some rubber gloves, because I do the resin by hand, and I have mine already measured out. And I'm just going to go ahead and mix this together. You can see I have little tiny cups because it really doesn't take that much. And just kind of mix it, and it's going to turn a little bit cloudy. It's a little bit cool in my room, so after I mix this up, I'm going to set it in a little bit of warm water to soften it a little bit. But you're just going to mix it, and you're going to scrape the sides. Until this becomes clear. It's a little bit cloudy right now, and you're going to get bubbles, and that's fine. I will show you how to, once you put this on your cup, how to get rid of the bubbles. You're also going to need some rubbing alcohol, and you can do this in several different methods. You can just do it by dropping the alcohol ink on the cup, or you can get little makeup sponges like this one and put your ink on that sponge and dab it, just however you prefer to do it. I actually like the dropping of the ink onto the cup, and I'm just stirring this. I've had a lot of fun doing this over the last week and watching the colors run together. And you're going to need some paper towels. I lay paper towels when I start to do the ink up underneath the cup, along with the parchment paper to catch any alcohol that runs down. And once you do this cup, it's going to take about 24 hours, depending on the temperature of your home or the room that it's in. The warmer it is, the less time it takes to set up and harden. So this is mixed pretty good now, and I'm just going to set it over here in some warm water. Just for a few minutes. And I've chosen the colors that I want to work with on this one, and this one is Sunshine Yellow and Terracotta, and I have a Purple Twilight, and I have a Sunset Orange. So these are the four that we're going to see what it makes today. And you're going to need a straw. And I know that's going to sound funny, but a lot of people use heat guns to heat up the resin to blow the bubbles. I'm always afraid of heating it too much and burning the resin. And I have found that just your breath alone through a straw will bring the bubbles up to the top of the resin, and it will cause them to pop. This resin, you can put it on with paintbrushes or just anything that you... I actually use a glove, and I find that it just goes on easier. And you're just going to start, and you're going to pour your resin on as your machine is turning, and just get it started. once your cups went all the way around, you can start taking it out to the edges, getting a little bit of and you're going to coat the whole cup all the way to the edge. And don't forget your bottom. Just let it spin and make sure that you have everything coated. And as, I don't know if you can see it on video or not, but it's leveling out as it spins. And it's giving it a nice even coating. And it looks like I have everything covered. There's a couple of little bubbles in there, but not many. So as it spins, you take your straw and you lightly blow on it. Now it has a nice even coat. Now the fun begins. You pick whatever colors it is that you want to use, and I'm going to start with the yellow, and just a little drop, and as it spins it'll move just randomly. Drop little drops. Don't forget the bottom. You see those little drops turn into big spots. And pick your next color. And again, just random drops. And it will bleed into other colors, and that's okay. That's where you get the nice designs. As you can see, this one coming around, and that one has actually bled into the yellow. You see there's no pattern, there's no rhyme, there's no reason. It's just random spots. And you can see these colors are very bright, very vivid. I love them. I think I'm going to put some blue up in here. I'll add some mermaid. And you want to fill in all your white. And this one is terracotta. You can see I'm filling in the white. And it just takes a drop, and you can go back with a color that you've already used and finish filling it in. I think I've just about got it all. I have one spot coming out on the bottom. I always try not to forget the bottom, because when you're drinking, of course, you tip your cup, and we don't want the bottom not being colored like the rest of it. So there are my colors, and you can see it's really pretty. Now you can leave it like that if you want, or you can do like I do, and I take a little bit of rubbing alcohol, and I want to blend the colors a little bit more so it's not so just, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And what I do is, this is a little makeup sponge, and I got these big package, and there's like 100 to the pack, I got it at Walmart for a few dollars, and all you do is stick that little sponge in the alcohol and kind of squeeze it to, you don't want all of it out, but most of it, and you're just going to drizzle it on top of this cup in the ink, and you can see it blends the colors together. Just a few drops, and it runs it. And I just think it gives it a beautiful, beautiful color. And this is where I put the paper towels down, just to catch the alcohol as it's running off. And now you have black lines, and if it's a little dark in a place that you don't like it, you can do a little bit of alcohol and spread it apart, thin it down. And as it spins and dries, it will still morph into different shapes and colors. And I think I'm going to leave this one like it is, because I'm really liking the colors. So this is what I've been working on here lately, and I've had a lot of fun working with the inks and stuff. Now I'll leave this set and let it spin for the next 24 hours and let the resin cure. Now I've watched some videos and they say to once it dries that you go over it with a second coat of resin, but I found that if you do the resin first and add the alcohol inks to it, and then the alcohol, that when it's done spinning and it's dry, there's no need to do a second coat of resin, that it's pretty much set. I mean, you can do a second coat if you want to, but I have found no need for it. I mean, it's just a matter of preference, just if you want to do a second coat. But this is what I've been working on, and I hope you enjoy my video, and email me if you have any questions. Thank you for watching. Okay, so this is the cup that I showed you how to do. I wanted to do a second part to it. This cup's been spinning now for about 20 minutes or so, and I just wanted to add a little piece to show you what it looked like after I had shut the camera off. And as you can see, it's got some beautiful, beautiful coloring. Everything has morphed together, and it just makes this really, really cool design, or I think it's a really pretty design. Like I said, no two cups are ever going to be the same, so they're unique. And again, the colors that I used for this was Purple Twilight and the Sunset Orange and I used Mermaid, and I used this is Sunshine Yellow, and I used the Terracotta. And like I said, the more it spins, the colors, they blend and move and shift, and they just make these awesome designs. You can see, I mean, it's just, even though we didn't use any green, you can see greens and blues and oranges and browns, and it's just a beautiful design. So I just wanted to log back on and show everybody what it looked like after about 30 minutes worth of spinning. So I hope you enjoyed my video.